Is this new self-published fantasy worth the read? Let's find out. I could smell the stench of that city and that darn smoke that was filling the place up. It felt like I was right there walking alongside Grimm throughout the city. I'm not even kidding you guys, it was awful. Just awful. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fazila. You're tuning into Fazila Reads. If you're new here, welcome. I make book-related videos. So it feels like forever since I last came on Booktube. My kids' vacation started early, so we decided to visit Kerala for a 1-month vacation. We hadn't gone back home in like 2.5 years, so the trip was definitely long overdue. My brother was also getting married, so saying things were a bit crazy would be an understatement. If you follow me on Bookstagram, you probably saw all of the updates and new content I posted there. If anyone's interested in checking out my Bookstagram, I'll leave a link down below. Let's get back into the video. Today's video is going to be a dedicated book review for a brand new epic fantasy self-published book. An Ocean of Others is the first book in the Dance of the Sibling Sons by Joshua Scott Edwards. So I first came across this title on Book Twitter. I'm not that very active on the platform, so when I do occasionally scroll through Twitter, I come across some very interesting titles that I want to pick up eventually. That's how I saw this book. The cover really drew me in. I'm so glad I decided to read this before it came out. Considering the fact that it's pretty much indie self-published book season now, I'm going to say you all need to pick this book up, like right away. So the book follows Grimm, and he's a last bounty hunter from the city of Livoken. Livoken is part of the Bright Empire. We see a dystopian setup of law enforcement that gets established after the Great Riot. And unrest ensued after the riot, and the agency was able to bring together some semblance of a stability in the country. Our MC is struggling to make ends meet, what with him being the last bounty hunter and also the agency taking up most of his jobs. When a job he undertook goes bad, he comes across some information that suggests a conspiracy against the head of the agency. He decides to use this information to be part of the agency and also meet with the head in order to earn some coin. But things don't go exactly according to his plan, and he learns that danger is right around the corner. So what did I love about this book? Everything. From the setup of the world, the characters, the genre blending stuff, to the surprising and cool elements, atmospheric setting, and beautiful writing. Everything is neatly packaged in this book. So the world building is done very naturally, and the author explains things as we encounter them, which makes it so much more easier to understand, and there's also no unnecessary info dumps involved, and I really like that. And the world was definitely unique and unlike anything that I've read before. It's also so much more bigger in scope, and I would love to see more of it in the upcoming books. The societal structure, the systems of power, and the hierarchies within the agency were done exceptionally well. I'm hoping we will be seeing more of it, and the politics and the religion so much more in the upcoming books. When it comes to the genre blending aspect of the book, I have to say the author has seamlessly integrated elements of fantasy, dystopian, mystery, sci-fi, and even horror, making it a wonderful blended union. The book is action-packed with thrilling adventures from the beginning to end, and the author has managed to maintain the perfect pace throughout the story. The writing is very beautiful and flows really well. Also, the atmospheric setting and the ambience was very well executed, making me feel like I was walking right alongside these characters and experiencing everything they were going through. I could feel the fear, the tension, the confusion they were feeling, making it a wonderful reading experience. It was awful that I also could smell the stench of the city that was often described in the book. I thought I was walking right alongside Grimm when that was happening. So I have to say kudos to the author for making it seem so real that the readers can experience it through the pages. I really enjoy the characters in the book. Our main crew was fun to follow along, and they had good banter and interaction that made it very easy to like them and also care for them. They also work together like a well-oiled machine, even though they haven't been together for that long. I guess you could say that the dangerous assignments that they have been working on made them closer. There are still a few questions we haven't gotten the answers to, and also a few character and their story threads that are yet to be completed. And I'm guessing we will be getting all of those information as we follow along in the upcoming books, which makes me really excited because it goes to show that we have so much more to look forward to in the upcoming books. Overall, this was everything I wanted in a fantasy book, and I'm so happy to have read this book before its release. It's coming out today, and I want all of you to go buy this book right now. This was such a thrilling read and so captivating from the get-go. I just couldn't put it down. I finished the book in 2 days, so if that doesn't make you want to go pick this book up, I don't know what will. Another cool thing is that the author has done a glossary page and a character list page. I find this very helpful, especially in refreshing the memory. So yeah, this was a strong debut from Joshua Scott Edwards. I also have a couple of cool things that I've set up and posted on Bookstagram. So do head over there to check out the aesthetic video and artworks I tried my hand at making inspired by this book. I will leave the links down below and make sure to check it out. If you didn't already figure this out by now, I gave the book 5 stars. Now that's surprising, huh? An Ocean of Others is a strong, action-packed, cinematic fantasy with all the markings of an epic tale. What other indie or self-published books should I try next? Let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to get some new recommendations. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, bye-bye.